Hi everyone, it's Cathy Zielske. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am so excited to be part of the new Simon release blog hop because I am working with the cutest little sweet elephant that is thusly named Sweet Elephants. Say it with me. Oh, for cute. All right, I've got a very simple card today featuring the sweet elephants, and even though there are two, I haven't even detached them yet. I think I might leave them that way. But I'm only going to use one. I'm going to use one of the elephants today so I guess I would call this Sweet Elephant. I've got some great cardstocks from Simon Says Stamp, and I'm also going to be using some of the Gina K Designs ovals. Those are two sets, and they nest. And I've got Versamark and some Hero Arts white powder. Gonna use a lot of things for a simple card. I've got a couple different die sets from Lawn Fawn and Simon, and of course, as always, I'm going to use my Misty. I'm going to start out today by cutting some dark gray, and this is the smoke cardstock from Simon. And I'm also going to cut out a duplicate in the fog because I want my elephants to be gray. I've watched a few nature shows. I got a good idea here. And I'm also going to cut out two of the ovals. The smaller oval with the double stitching, that's going to go on the white, and then I'm going to use that darker smoke. Because the beautiful thing about these, and that is a single stitch on the bigger one, they nest together, and what's great is they make this nice little lip, like this little border, and it's super, super subtle. It takes me a while to figure out. There you go, Kat, there you go. But once you put this down, you can see it covers up the stitching, and all you have to do is just kind of line it up over that stitching on the bigger oval, and you just get this really nice thin matte, and I love that look with the double stitch. So there's that. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of the ears and one of the bodies, and then I'll just save the other body and the other ear. I'm dissecting elephants for this video. I should have put some kind of warning. Anyway, I'm gonna take my lighter ear, put it just inside the big gray body. Oh, and scissors. Safety first, people. Okay. I'm going to use micro pour tape, and I've done this before I do this often with paper piece die cuts. I make it sound like I've been doing this forever. I've literally only been making cards since 2017, but I digress. I do the micro pour to hold the little loose pieces in place because now it'll make it easy for me to add adhesive to the back so that the elephant stays together. And I also decided to pull out a little scrap, and I'm using just a heart from this Cuddly Critters accessories set from Simon. I just needed the heart because I wanted to have the little heart balancing on my elephant's nose because I think that's adorable. Let's be real. Now, I've cut out a banner using one of my everyday banners from Lawn Fawn. I use this set a ton. I think it's very all-purpose. And I'm going to use my Misty here because I don't free range stamp. And this sentiment is from ELPHIE SELFIE, which also features elephants, but I just thought, sorry I forgot, would be really cute with this sweet elephant. So I'm just lining that up on my Misty. I'm going to use a little bit of my anti-static pad just to make sure none of the oils on my hands make the powder stick to places it shan't not stick, if my English. And I'm going to emboss with Hero Arts white if I could ever get this thing open. There we go. Okay, it's open. You never know what's going to happen in a video. All right, getting this inked up with the Versamark, and I will stamp it down, and it should be nice and perfectly lined up. Give it the old Cathy press there. I think my manicure is really helping the results here. And now I'm just going to go ahead and dust that sucker with some white powder with my tiny spoon. I'm actually going to replace my spoon. The tiny spoon's killing me. I keep dropping them and powder goes everywhere, and anyway, it's not pretty. And I'm going to blow it off there a little bit. Sorry, I forgot. And now I'm going to heat set it. I've warmed up the gun a little bit here so that it's nice and hot, and that will minimize the warping on my paper. And now I've got my nice shiny white sentiment. I'm going to use the Lawn Fawn Everyday Banner again. I'm just going to line it up to the right, and it's nice because it kind of clicks in. You can feel it. and then I can run that through my die cut machine and have my little sentiment banner ready to go. My cardstock base is it's 4¼ by 8½, and I'm scoring it at 4¼ so I can just have this nice square little card. It's cute, huh? Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere the 2 ovals that have already been adhered to one another. Just going to pop that down in the center. Super simple. Press it down. Lovely. Now I've gone ahead and added some foam adhesive to the back of my elements. I used a thicker foam adhesive for the elephant and for the heart, but I used the thin foam adhesive. It's my favorite foam squares from Scrapbook Adhesives, because I want there to be a little dimension difference between both the little sentiment banner and the elephant, because I like math. No, it doesn't make any sense at all. But there's a purpose behind my method, or the madness, but stay with me. All right, I'm going to stick this down, and one of the things, easy now. Okay, one of the things that happened to me was I thought, okay, I can't see what I'm doing, so the tweezers. I'm getting better at using the tweezers. Get out of the way there. There we go. Because when I do have something with tweezers and I'm looking straight down on the work surface, I can kind of see where the center is. And so I think the tweezers, I'm getting better with them. They definitely help for seeing what you are placing down. And I got to get this guy lined up because I want it to seem like he's kind of standing right on. So there's probably like a 1/16 inch of an overlap. It's barely discernible, as they say. And now I'm just going to take this little heart, and I'll tell you what, as soon as I place the heart, I kind of knew I have everything down just a little too far. And I stared at it for a minute, and I'm like, oh no, it's like there's just a bit too much white space above my sweet elephant. And you guys know I love me some white space, but I thought, came up with a solution that I think is pretty good. I punched out 2 more hearts because there's a smaller heart die in that Cuddly Critters accessory, and I had enough scrap of that pink. And so I just decided to take the thin foam adhesive, so we're on the same math plane as the Sorry I Forgot sentiment banner. Yeah. And I'm just going to take the tiniest bit of that foam adhesive and place it up in the area here where I had too much white space. And I actually really like this. I had done a version of this card beforehand and actually sent it to my niece, whose birthday I forgot. And I didn't have these little extra hearts, but I decided to put that right there in the center. And I think it turned out pretty good. Super happy with this simple card featuring this sweet elephant. Oh, for cute, right? Anyway, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy seeing all the cool new stuff with this new Simon release. Thanks so much for watching.